Okay.
So like I said last night, I came here in 2013 to Ocean Grove, and I started attending St. Paul's United Methodist Church here in town. And in case you're wondering, it is the only church in town, because this is a Methodist town.
Oh, wow.
And just for your information too, this town was established in 1869
Okay.
by Methodists who were, and Linda, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, who wanted a retreat area, and they came to this area, and it's literally a square mile.
Wow.
That's why they call it God's Square Mile.
Amazing.
But when they established the charter to the town, it says right in it that the town was established for the perpetual worship of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So that's the
Is
charter.
that awesome or what? That's awesome.
I don't know any other town in the country or in the world that can make a statement like that.
Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful.
So anyway, I started attending there, and the church was involved in this ministry to Haiti, where they would send a mission team every year, usually about 10, 12 people, under the auspices of Dayspring Ministries. Dayspring Ministries is a ministry specifically to Haiti. It's run out of here from Carol Hawthorne from New Jersey. She runs it. Mm-hmm. And the connection down there is with Light and Peace Ministries, which is run by Pastor Ronald and his wife. And they have an orphanage, and there's 50 churches that they oversee, and I think 3 or 4 schools that they oversee.
Beautiful.
So we go down to the orphanage. We usually pack all this stuff and bring it down there and share it with the kids.
Wow.
So in 2017, I finally decided it's my time to go, so I went down.
Yeah.
And just fell in love. You just fall in love with the people. It's an amazing place. And it varies, but between 55, 65 kids that are in the orphanage at any one time. And once they get to a certain age, I think it's 18, they have to leave and go off on their own. So I went in 2015, and then in 17, and then in 18.
Oh, wow.
And we were going to go again in 19, in March, and there are a lot of unrest broke out in Haiti because of the corrupt government. The people are just fed up. They started protesting and rioting. So State Department set Haiti at threat level 4, which means no flights into the country.
Wow.
And it stayed that way for months and months. So we're going to try again in September of 2019, and the same thing, we couldn't go. So then we rescheduled for 2020, March, and guess what happened in March of 2020?
Yeah.
So we haven't been back since, and the situation has actually deteriorated even worse.
Wow.
But each time I went, I became the official, unofficial videographer, and I put together these little short films that I then presented to the church afterwards. So I want to show one of them. One I went in 2017, this is. And because it shows Pastor Ronald, and it gives you an idea of what, because you remember back in 2010, they had the big earthquake down.
Yeah.
Totally devastated the country. And it's just, well, somebody made a fortune, not the country, because people didn't get anything. It's disgusting what happened. Billions of dollars have been shipped or been sent there, and you wouldn't know it by looking at the country.
Oh, wow.
There's no infrastructure at all.
Wow.
The highways, there's no lights, nothing. Electricity is off and on. It's sporadic during the day.
Oh, wow.
So the orphanage is fortunate they have their own generator they use when they need it.
Wow.
But the orphanage is walled. It's a walled compound, and they have an armed guard.
Oh, wow.
Because of the unrest, and now gangs are starting to roam around and kidnapping and all the rest.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very difficult situation. The Christians there are, Haiti is basically a country under witchcraft, because the main religion is voodoo.
Dang.
And if you look at Google Maps, in fact,
That's nuts.
I don't know if you can see this. This is Dominican Republic. Let's get back out here. Dominican Republic is on this side of the line. Haiti's on that side of the line. One is green and one is brown. And the reason Haiti is brown is just across the line. That's the difference. Is because it's deforested. The people they have nothing. They cut down the trees for firewood to cook. They have nothing. And it's the same island.
Wow.
Same exact island. You just cross over the border, and it's totally a different country.
That's
It's
nuts.
like it's incredible. Part of that is because Part of that is because, of course, of the government and the failure for them to even do anything for the people. And part of it is, I think, is because of the voodoo, the spirit that is over that country. And and of course, they got hit with COVID, and you know, they didn't have a lot of sophisticated testing that we had, so people were dying left and right and that kind of thing. But let me show you this one from this. This is Pastor Ronald, a little interview I had with him about the earthquake and so forth. Is the sound up? Louder, okay.
Put a mic there by it, by the speaker of the laptop.
Oh.
That'll pick it all
Yeah,
up.
stop it. Go back. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going through the system.
No,
I can plug it into the. Hold on a second.
Yeah?
you got a
I've
Bluetooth?
got one cable that'll take care of
All
that.
right,
Do you got an audio jack on that laptop?
headphone jack.
Yeah.
So Lee, on Google Maps, how do you get the
Go to
topography?
Go to the topography. You gotta go up to your,
Which way?
probably the scroll down thing up at the, does it give you an option?
Down here? No.
No, up at the upper right?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, satellite?
Yeah, satellite, go to satellite.
Yeah, now I got it.
So you can keep teaching old dogs.
Try it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't it?
The whole country's deforested. Oh man, that's just nuts.
Now you can work with the. Oh, well, that's not good.
Is it this plug?
No idea. We might just have to live with it.
That's okay, just play it,
It'll
yeah.
just play it.
Okay.
And I hear a big noise. I was inside the building, like the orphanage, and I hear a big noise, boom, like that. And then the land start to shake, and the house turned like this. All the wall fell, and then I start to hear big noise, like people is crying everywhere. I can hear that. Because all the street,
We're all
broken,
everything.
yeah, the concrete, everything, it wasn't easy. God protect my children, He protect me. God protect all of us.
Oh wow. That's nuts. Oh wow. Not even a dent.
So when did you buy this place then, or start this orphanage?
2008, yeah, to 2009.
Okay.
Yeah. We did have no kids on this place yet because we did finish to build the orphanage.
Okay.
But since the house where we went, because we already have, we start with 5 and more days will come, more come. Then we have 19 children.
Oh, okay.
So the house where we went, the owner didn't want too many children there.
Right.
In December, we have to move here,
Okay.
move the kids here.
So December of 2009,
Yeah,
you moved here,
we moved here.
and then January 2010,
Earthquake.
earthquake. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that was God's plan.
So how many kids came then after the earthquake?
Well, right after that, we have 50 children.
50 children, yeah. Were they mostly because their parents died in the earthquake, or?
Yeah, some of them parents died, some of them, they lost everything. They lost home, they lost garden, they lost everything. There is no way to survive. And some just come on the front of the gate and stay there 2 days waiting to see if they can find, if my father's house can open the door for their kids, because they don't have nothing to give them to eat. They still not recovered. They still have big problems. Some people still don't have place to live.
Right. Tell me why you wanted to come to Haiti.
I needed to find direction before I went to college.
I've wanted to come for so long, so now that I turned 18, I could come on my own, so I finally did.
As I've been coming, this is my third year, and I can't see myself not coming.
Listen guys, you know everything that I know. No, you cannot hear. You know everything that I know. All of the information I have, you have.
So Lee, why did you decide to come to Haiti this year?
This is my second time coming, and I came 2 years ago, and I really miss the kids, so I wanted to touch base with them again, and also to see how the churches are doing and be a part of distributing the water filters again.
I came last year and I was just thrilled to death that I got to come again this year.
Something I've wanted to do for a while, and finally worked out this year.
Because I came last year and I couldn't wait to come back.
My niece Megan has come for how many years? 8 years, and has invited me for the last probably 5. And then my sister came last year and said, you have to come. So I've been wanting to come for a while. So like Jen, it worked out this year for me. As a calling.
Nice church.
I look to you, Lord, your love that never ends restores me again.
Judge, anyway, I'm still out of it. I'm still out of it.
Has anyone seen this before?
Est-ce que nous qui connaissons ça déjà?
No? No? Okay. This will save your life.
Ça a sauvé la vie. Fille blanc, fille blanc, fille blanc.
Lift my eyes to you, Lord. In your strength will I break through. Here I am.
you see in plans for the future? Where do you hope? How long do you hope to keep doing this?
My desire is to work for him until God say no. Last time we asked people to pray, pray a lot for him.
Is there more or is that it? Okay.
Awesome.
It's great.
Sorry.
So that gives you a little bit of a picture of what's going on down there.
Amazing.
And of course, through Day Springs, you can sponsor the kids. The goal of Ronald and Leon is not to find homes, you know, they take them out of country to the United States, whatever.